Hi, Raw Dog 906 here. I'm going to try to make a short little video. Just let you know that I went and saw my rheumatologist today, and we've decided that I'm going to give methotrexate a second shot. The side effects I was getting may not actually have been from the methotrexate, it may be just something to do with my health. But when I was given the alternative to try this leflumonide, I might have mispronounced that slightly. All these medicines have their own unique pronunciations anyway, but I decided not to take it because I already have a fast resting heart rate, and I expressed that as a major concern. And I was finding that methotrexate was actually bringing my heart rate down a little bit, so it might do some good for my body. The big thing will be is if it can reduce the inflammation. That's going to be the big test. She also later discussed the possibility of prednisone to see if we could get, full flex of my. She was actually shocked to see that this is the best I could do for a fist. I mean, the surprise is, and we went over different results, is that I've gotten pretty damn good. That's not a tight fist, but I'll take that on my left side. And we went over, and I haven't personally laid eyes on all the actual results yet. I like to do that. I haven't gotten into my personal portal, but I guess my inflammation numbers were down. My rheumatoid factor was low. They tested me for something else. I think it was a ANA antibody or something, and that was negative this time around. But yeah, she said my labs were great. And but again, we gotta figure out what's going on with my body elsewise. The fact that I can't make a fist. She says I shouldn't have to live like this, and obviously wants to prevent further damage. But hopefully my RA isn't as active as it may seem. I think a lot of you people out there, especially I call myself Raw Dog, think you might have thought that I was running a freight train wild out there, and just my body's just killing itself, and that scared me enough to seek out a rheumatologist. But if the numbers say anything, and hopefully any other things come back normal, I definitely want to prevent any future damage and do the best I can do to my health. And that's why I swim 2 days a week as well. I think that's been a huge step in the right direction for my health. So I'm not going to make a super long video here. My birthday's on Monday. I've had some dilemmas in life here. Just feeling a certain way around my birthday. It kind of shows who isn't here for me, type of thing. So I'm going to try to find some way to be happy on my birthday. I prefer not to have to do it alone, but it is what it is. I'm hoping that my 47th year will lead to some better changes in mental and physical health again. Try to get some of these things back under control. But like I said, if she thought my lab works was halfway decent, I guess that's a decent baseline. I'm sure maybe even looking at me, she thought there might have been more to work with right off the bat. But if this methotrexate could keep these labs in a satisfactory range and get me some extra movement back, and maybe slow that heart rate down a little bit and do some positive things for my body, then maybe that's all the medicine I'll need. That's kind of what she said near the end of the appointment. Oh, and by the way, these appointments sometimes are like 20 minutes allegedly, but I believe she gave me a better part of an hour of her time, and to me that's definitely a hats off to a rheumatologist that way. So yeah, and that's why I'm out here on a sunny day, because the weather's been all over the place. We got a little bit of snow now, but not enough to truly enjoy for snowmobiling and stuff like that. So, I'm going to try to get out this weekend and enjoy. Once again, it's going to be dependent on if any of these friends of mine come through and want to take a little snowmobile ride. Otherwise, I'll just reach over here and grab this girl and throw her up in front of me. But it is what it is. But I don't want to live a life that it is what it is, and neither does my rheumatologist. So I think we can get somewhere. I'm going to give this a true try, and that's my big thing. I just don't want to swing all over the gamut. If I find a magical way to keep my inflammation under control with CBD, a little THC, which I confessed to her that, and she didn't seem to have a grief with that either, which is awesome. Whatever things you do to take away your RA pain and that, I mean, I'm not going to tell you to go do totally illicit substances and stuff like that, but mainly it would be the thing about if you can have a decent mind-body balance too. I know if I felt like I was truly cared about and loved, I would have that feeling inside myself, and I guarantee these numbers would actually go down. I'll put a fucking bet on it. Because if you can get your stress and your mental status and everything lined up and find some happiness in life, which is what I've been doing with the side-by-side and the snowmobile, and right now my Yukon, I'm wanting to update a sound system in here because I love music, and Mr. Mike over there, I'm hoping to hear his show on my tunes here and different things, and it's nice if you can find music. And I'm not so big. Here I am on YouTube. I'm sitting in front of you making a video and stuff like that. And I'm not so big on the TV. I'll have a little background mutter for listening to videos while I'm eating, or sometimes to wind down for the night, or different things. But I want to spend my life just watching series and the latest greatest thing. I want to turn around and look out the window and see something like that. That's what life is about right there, my friend. And that's what I want to do, is start living like that. I've been really stretching my legs on doing some traveling here, and it hasn't been easy. It's been better than I thought, but had a little anxiety behind the wheel and didn't like that feeling, but I pushed through and made it. And if I find a traveling partner, I really believe that I can finally start making these dreams into fruition. I can maybe sell the bus, get a good van, maybe get rid of my beauty here and get a good van, whatever it takes, and start doing some travel and sleep in the vehicle, not living homeless, not living in the vehicle because I have to, but being out and spending nights in it by choice. That's actually my goal for 2023, is to do some serious camping, to go places, see people, hang out, and create memories. That's what I'm hoping for chapter 47. 47. Not yet, but soon. One day. Anyhow, I hope you all have a blessed and great weekend. I'm trying to send you a positive message on this one and telling you to keep fighting the good fight. Peace.